Jacksonville State Football Media Day. A couple of the offensive linemen, Taylor Johnstone and Tarik Milner. I'm going to start with you. You've had it pretty good so far, man. Didn't have to go through spring practice or anything. You ought to be well rested now as we get started.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited, that break, it wasn't voluntary. But, I'm glad to be done with all the rehab and glad to be out there, get back with the team again.
Coming back from the injury, are you going to be at full strength now?
Oh, yes, sir. I've been at full strength since July. So it'll be pretty good once camp starts tomorrow.
All right, Taylor. You went through spring practice, an entirely different offense. It's going to be a little different, I guess, for you guys up front, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's a lot more fast-paced, but it's good for us. Most of our linemen are in shape, and we're all built for this offense, really, instead of the slowed-down pace. But, it should work to our advantage.
All right. Coach Clark says he's going to run, going to throw it. Is there a big difference in trying to pass block, gear yourself for that, as opposed to run block, Tarik?
Yeah, it depends on who your opponent is between pass blocking and run blocking, because you have a fast guy and it's harder to pass block, but the faster guy is easier to run block against. But it all depends on who your opponent is. But for us, we can do it both.
What about you, Tyler?
Well, of course, with the fast-paced offense, we're trying to get the ball in and out of into the receiver's hands as fast as we can. So a lot of it's quick game, so we don't have to block our opponent as long also.
Been a lot of talk, coaches around the country. Offenses are going too fast, need to slow them down. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's good to keep up a fast pace, keep the defense on the toes, hard to substitute and everything. So as far as offense's perspective, I think it's pretty good.
You think it gives you an edge?
I agree with Tarik. The substitution's a big key for the defense, and if we're going so fast that you can't substitute your players in, then they're going to get tired. When we're conditioned to it and they're not, plays a big difference.
You guys have been working out, since spring practice ended, and a lot of this on your own and stuff. I've seen you guys in and out of the weight room and everything. Has it been different this offseason as compared to previous off seasons?
Yeah, there's been a lot of difference because the coaches like to incorporate that fast pace, not only on the field, but as in the weight room and with our conditioning as well. So it's been sort of a different approach for these new coaches.
I remember the first workout you guys had after the new staff came through the gym and then the weight room. Let's just say there's not any downtime while you're there, is there?
Oh, there's definitely not. We're constantly moving in between reps. Even if we're ahead, we're still doing something, either doing some crunches or something to make ourselves better.
Picked fourth in the preseason in the OVC. Eastern Illinois picked to win the league. How do you feel about that?
I think it's, everybody's going to have their opinions, but I feel as though we're good enough to end up first by the end of the season.
Tyler?
Well, of course, our goal is to win the OVC and go on to the playoffs, but, it's just a picking. It's preseason. Nobody knows what anybody looks like, so it's anybody's game.
All right, guys. Thanks. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
We continue from Jacksonville State's Football Media Day, getting ready for the start of the 2013 season. Hamish MacInnes, Jacksonville State punter. Place kicker Griffin Thomas going to be our guest here. We'll start with you. You're the old guy now. You're the senior. Is it hard to believe this is your last go-round?
Yeah, it flew by, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm ready for my last season. Make it a good one to end with.
Your second year, you'll be a sophomore. This time last year, you'd never put on any equipment or anything, so you've come a long way in 365 days, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a lot easier going around this time, I think. Obviously, it's now more about performance than anything else, and I've got used to everything. I know the system. I know what to expect, so it's just going to be going out there and doing my job.
All right, talking with the guys, offense and defense, everything's high energy and high tempo, and just watching practices for you guys, it's been different too, hasn't it?
We do a lot more running and a lot more fitness type stuff, I guess, and we're more involved with the team doing some of the defensive drills and getting involved with that. So it's a lot different than last year.
Hamish, what about you?
Yeah, we're pretty much similar to Griff. We're the same group, but yeah, in terms of punting, it's probably been a lot more drill orientated and working on different ways to improve technique and consistency. So, yeah.
You guys have been off on your own, I guess, on the other practice field. You say you're with the team more, so I guess you're in here with these guys and more involved in that?
Yeah, we've been working our drills, and it's pretty much like a separate game almost when we do the kicking aspect. But we're pretty involved with the running and the weights and all that stuff, and it's been fun being more involved with the team.
I think I've seen you in the lead sometimes, haven't you, in some of the running drills you guys do?
Yeah, it's probably one of my strongest suits because when it comes to the weight room, I'm probably down the bottom of the chart, so it's good to beat some blokes in the running to get back up there.
You two guys, do you talk punting? Do you talk place kicking with each other? How do you guys interact with each other?
Well, he's holding now for me, so
You got to be nice to him now, don't you?
Other than that, I don't know too much about punting, so I can't help him really on that other than telling him about drops or certain stuff. But he helps me with my field goals a good amount.
Have you ever kicked a field goal, place kick before?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, so we'll leave it at that.
No video available for that?
No, there won't be either.
All right, so he's going to hold this year. That's something different. Have you had to work at that? Talk about that, if you will.
Yeah, I've had to work at it. I started doing it in the spring sort of full time, and it took a while, especially with some of the fakes. Had to learn how to throw, so that was interesting. But yeah, I'm feeling really comfortable with it at the moment, and with the holding aspect of it, it's gotten really fluid, and I'm used to it now, so I'm feeling good about it.
All right, so he's let the cat out of the bag. There's a fake. He's throwing. Are you the receiver in this?
I'm not. I don't even know if we'll throw it. If he's might be a bad idea with him.
All right, guys, ready or not, here we go. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thanks.